Had some coffee first thing, you know, had some eggs, some bacon, hit the road, it was all good.
So can you do it in the 2 hours?
Did it in about an hour and 37 minutes.
So your speed.
I won't say.
All's available on the speed limit.
Yeah, that's right.
I like that. So I saw on LinkedIn that you got the promotion for the area in Louisville for JB Hunt.
Sure did. Thank you. I appreciate that. Worked real hard for it. So.
And you transitioned from doing funeral home sales to this?
I actually was in the funeral business for 10 years. Was in sales in the funeral business for 10 years, and then decided to change fields. So made a transition and got out of that. Been fairly successful. So.
Congratulations. Now is it your favorite market?
It was in Northwest Arkansas, yeah. There and then Memphis, Tennessee as well.
I was about to say, I was looking up and you're all rated top 5 small towns for Forbes where you're from.
Yep, sure are.
It's a small town, so how did you like the transition from going there to Louisville?
It's just about the same, just a lot more people.
Just a lot of people.
Yeah.
So what do you like to do in Louisville that you used to not get to do back home?
Well, in Louisville, we get more opportunity to go see some bands and some sporting events and things, so try and get out and do that as much as possible.
That's pretty interesting.
Yeah.
So did you end up, how was it trying to, sell your place back in Arkansas as opposed to moving for an area up here?
Wasn't very difficult, actually. With Walmart and Tyson Foods and JB Hunt being in Northwest Arkansas, there's we didn't get hit like some other areas of the country did, thankfully. So
that's pretty good. So what did you end up getting up here, if you don't mind me asking? Did you get a house, a condo?
Yep, we're renting a house right now. Ultimate goal is to get back to Northwest Arkansas in the next 3 to 5 years. So right now we're just renting a house.
Renting a house, I like that. So you were talking about seeing also some of the sites and getting out, the basketball teams, the bands you make it around near the Ohio River?
Yeah, Louisville's right on the river, so.
Yeah, it's pretty nice river. My dad and I are big fishermen, but I've never really been around that area though.
Yep, I love to fish too. We used to fish on the White River when I was at home, so do a little trout fishing.
You do trout fishing?
Yeah.
My dad never gets a license, but he always catches trout, so we always have to release some.
Yeah, don't be out doing that. You get in trouble. Game fish will get you.
Yeah, I've actually already been trying with them. They ended up getting us at the dam when we were fishing.
Yeah.
And they're like, "You have your license?" I was like, "Yeah." I was looking on the wallet, kept looking around, and I couldn't find it. And they're like, "Yeah, we can look you up on this device." And they're like, "Well, your license actually kind of expired."
Yeah.
So I ended up having to pay a ticket for fishing without a license. But speaking about the Ohio River, do you actually know that's your main water source?
I had no idea. I had assumed, but I wasn't sure.
Yeah, actually it is. It's also called the Big Muddy.
Yeah.
So speaking about that, how does your water actually look from in the house that you're actually renting?
Well, it's okay. It doesn't, it's not the best to cook with, but, we really like to cook. We like to grill a lot in the summer, and she likes to cook pasta, so if the water's not right, then, it is what it is. Not a whole lot I can do about it.
Well, salt always helps, and plus I guess you get to boil it, so the flavor of your water is not that great.
It's not awesome, that's for sure.
How does that affect your coffee? You said you drink coffee.
Yeah, I drink my coffee black and very, very strong, so it probably just makes it even better.
So I guess to get over the taste of the water. I like that. You also, so black coffee?
Yeah.
Man, that stuff's pretty strong.
It's good for you.
My girlfriend's family is big coffee drinks and drinkers, and every single time we got the house, they're always like, "Do you want coffee?" No, I didn't do anything. No, I'll just keep it with the water. But speaking of that, and I call it, we actually have something that can actually improve the taste and the flavor of your water. You said you are big cookers.
Mm-hmm.
What it does is also pasta and the boiling of the water, and also with the thing that I was thinking of, that it actually improve the quality of your water for whatever you're cooking with, the pasta, and it actually would improve the flavor of your coffee. What do you think about that?
And coffee part, I'm not worried about, but man, I tell you what, if we can make her happier,
Mm-hmm.
it's definitely something that would make my life a lot easier.
Man, I understand that. I always seem to have to get the approval from the lady if
Yeah.
I care to do certain
Yeah.
things.
Yeah.
Well, also speaking about that, we actually have representatives who can come to your house and do a free UV test on your water. So we were talking about the big money, and we were talking about the flavor and the taste of your water. We can come into your home and do the UV filter test. We can actually show you the dirt and sediment and the particles that's actually currently in your drinking water, as opposed to if we use this Colligan water system, that it would be purified. You wouldn't have any of the dirt and the sediments. We would actually put vitamins back in water to the taste, so you would actually end up liking your drinking water more.
Okay.
How does that sound?
Pricey.
So price is a concern. Well, you did say that you all did cook, and you did want to make the lady happier.
Mm-hmm.
So whatever helps you there, it sounds like this would also be a good idea. Speaking about that, it's actually only $30 a month. You can also do a payment plan, and you can also just do a minimum payment each month to end up doing that. How does that sound?
Does that include, is that installation, is that the whole deal?
Yes, it is. They come to your house, they set up the system. You can put it out of the way, and you can put it right under your sink so it doesn't interfere with your all's kitchen. So the lady and you still have free range to cook without it being in your way.
That doesn't sound like that doesn't sound too bad at all. Doesn't sound too bad at all.
Also, the test that I was speaking of is actually free. And when you mentioned the price earlier, if you all actually do not like the filtration system, 30-day money back guarantee. So you can still test it out. And if you do not like it, or if you do not see the difference, you can return it still free of charge.
Okay. All right. I'd be willing to do that. I'd be willing to see that. If we can make her happy, then it's good.
Well, how about we can give you a call and we can come to your house and see when the best time is to show you that light test. And after that, you all can give us a time and a date and we can actually come to your home and we can actually set this up for you.
Okay. Can we do that right now? Can we set time and date and just do it now? Get it over with?
At the earliest your convenience we can.
Okay, great. Well, let's get it locked in then.
Alright, sir, Mr. Chalmers, my name's Lee. I really
Thanks, Lee.
appreciate this time.
Appreciate you.
Go through the roll call, identify time you're gonna call.
Good job.
Good job,
Yeah. First time you go, you gotta tandem.
I heard you have to do a few attempts to actually tandem before they let
Just
you go.
one.
It's only the one?
Just in Arkansas, just one.
Man, you're pretty lucky. I've heard around here it's about a few times. till
Yeah.
you go